Hi, I'm Doug Lewis. Welcome to another episode of Beer Breakdown, where I try the beer before you buy it. I give you a simple breakdown of flavor profile and drinkability, so if you run across this beer, you'll know what to expect. So today I'm breaking down another Tommyknocker beer. I already broke down their caramel nut brown ale, which was good. Also their Pickaxe IPA, which was phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to breaking this beer down as well. The beer I'm breaking down today is Small Patch Pumpkin Harvest Ale, again by Tommyknocker Brewery. They're located in Idaho Springs, Colorado. Before I get started, I do want to give you some of the brewer notes. The brewer says, a hearty brown ale brewed to celebrate the fall harvest season. Brewed with a hint of spice and a touch of molasses, Small Patch has a malty backbone rounded out by an addition of real pumpkin to the mash and brew kettle. So I like pumpkin ales. I don't have them a lot, but typically every fall it's something I gotta have. And I like to try new ones by different brewers too. All right, let's deposit this real quick. Excellent. All right, so here we go. Ooh, that was almost a disaster. I almost spilled a drop. So this beer, there's not a lot of carbonation to it, as you can see. But what you'll see is it is just beautiful. So you can tell it's kind of a brown amber, like a brown ale would be. And there is just a little bit, maybe a little bit of an orange hue to it. Not a lot of head on this beer though, and you wouldn't expect it to be too terribly carbonated. A lot of times your brown ales aren't. I can already smell it. I like to give the aroma next after I go through the appearance, and I can already smell the spices. I don't even have to bend over to the glass. Spices, I can get the nutmeg already. A little bit of clove and cinnamon. Man, it smells amazing. Again, this is a fall beer, clearly coming out around Thanksgiving when you have all those traditional spices, the nutmeg, clove, and things like that. You do get a hint of pumpkin in there, for sure. Wow, that smells like a nice medium-bodied brown ale. So now it's time for my favorite part, the flavor profile breakdown. Cheers. Very consistent with a brown ale. Nice kind of dark malty flavor to it. This pumpkin ale is not very pumpkin-y. You do get a little bit of a hint of pumpkin, kind of in the aftertaste of it, but not real pumpkin-y. The spices are there. Probably a little more nutmeg I'm getting than I am the cinnamon. Just a nice fresh beer, kind of definitely medium-bodied. Not a lot. You can tell there's not a lot of carbonation to it. It's just really easy to drink beer. Again, Tommyknocker's a great brewery. Love the IPA. I like this brown ale a lot better than I do the caramel nut brown ale. That was a good beer, no doubt. But this is a great beer. If you've never had pumpkin beers and you're a little weary of what the pumpkin is going to taste like in a beer, this would be a great pumpkin beer to start with because it's not overwhelming at all, and it just goes down nice and smooth. So it's not a heavy beer. This beer is 5% ABV, and you can tell you don't get a whole lot of alcohol forefront to it. It's just a nice, smooth, easy drinking beer. So you can have a couple of these Thanksgiving, Halloween type, and not really be overwhelmed by this beer. Again, Tommyknocker hit another great beer out of the park. Thanks for watching another episode of Beer Breakdown. I look forward every day to breaking down beer, but I look forward to putting more available for you to see. Cheers.